Okay, we're back. We're around chapter 5 right now, and I'm not a great storyteller, so if you're watching this, thank you. So in chapter 5, Elphaba is like around 1.5 years old, and I did find the name of the leaves that knock her out. They're pin lobble leaves, and Malena is still hooked on those just to survive. Frex is still away all the time, so it's just her and Elphaba. I think this part opens with Elphaba in her high chair outside, and she has kind of gotten control of dealing with her teeth, where she's not biting herself as much. It mentions she was like, would hurt herself not knowing how to deal with her teeth. So she's eating breakfast. I believe it was a minnow, and the one part I thought was cute or funny, I guess it's not cute, was that Malena says, "Don't you throw that minnow in the dirt, that's your breakfast." And of course, like a toddler does, Elphaba throws it right in the dirt. And so they're outside, and Malena decides to take her top off because, you know, they're in the middle of nowhere. And a traveler comes, a quadling traveler. His name is Turtleheart, which is so cute. He's a glass blower, and he's from, quadling country, but I think it's Ovals. She offers to make him a meal, and the whole time she's talking to him, she still is not covered up. But she finds him profoundly handsome and beautiful, and so they go inside because Frex is still away, and Turtleheart blows a piece of glass to entertain Elphaba. And I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a mirror, because they said you can see reflections in it, and it was kind of flat. And Turtleheart sees that Frex is on his way home, and he'll be home that evening. So they go hang out in the bedroom and let Elphaba stay there with the piece of glass being distracted. And when Frex comes, he has Nanny with him again. And everything's back to normal, and Turtleheart is blowing glass and gets to meet Frex. Alright, so Frex and Nanny are home, and Frex is like so proud of Malena for being hospitable to the quadling and letting him shower and have dinner and hang out. He brings Elphaba a wooden bird, and she breaks the bird. I think she breaks the wings off. And he says, "Be careful about the looking glass that Turtleheart made." And Turtleheart says in his quadling language, which I'm not going to repeat because I don't know it, that he didn't make it to be broken. She can't hurt it. Turtleheart observes that Frex is taller than most Munchkinlanders, and he says something like, you know, we marry if you're any good or worth money or something like that. You married into height somewhere along the way. Frex starts to explain what Oz looks like the geography and where things are, but Turtleheart has never been anywhere until now, and so it's really hard for him to follow along. So this is kind of where you hear the different areas of Oz and what might be in between them, such as deserts, things like that. He also starts explaining, or Frex also starts explaining, the religions of Oz. So I have to look at this. So Frex is a unionist, which means he worships the unnamed god. Unionism has displaced Laurelinist paganism. So now unionism is the main religion of Oz. But it replaced Laurelinism, which is based on the worship of the fairy queen who discovered Oz. So that fairy queen left her daughter Ozma to rule the land. All future queens, or all the queens that followed, are thought to be reincarnations of Ozma. Frex tells him that Ozma is Gillicanese, based on her appearance, and is Elphaba's age. So Ozma and Elphaba are the same age. So her father, Pastorius, is ruling until she becomes of age. So Frex goes into the whole concern about how his people, the Unionists, are being distracted by the pleasure faith, which is also called TikTokism, which is funny. And it's oriented around magic and individual freedom and amusement rather than just worshiping the unnamed God. And then we hear a legend from Nanny that there's a dragon underneath Oz and that he actually dreamt up the world, and if he does wake up, he's going to set it on fire. And that's when cute little Elphaba pretends to be a dragon, crawls on the floor, pees everywhere, and sniffs it.